Okay, this is the NiftyKeyz from Cre8audio, and I'm going to show you today a little CV bug, control voltage bug, that this seems to have. So just for good measure, first thing I'm going to do is going to give the thing a factory reset, like that. I'm going to power it off so that it's from, so it's from a completely blank slate. Nothing's patched in at the moment, and you'll see what the problem is. This is the latest firmware release at the time I made this video, which is May 2024, and it only affects the CV outputs. It affects all the CV outputs, but it doesn't affect MIDI. MIDI works absolutely fine. It's just the CV outputs that are an issue. So I'm going to turn this on and do pretty much the simplest patch possible, which is to just plug in CV and gate into this synth here. It doesn't actually matter which synth you use. I've used the Strymon in its kind of synth mode, and you get exactly the same issue. So it's not the synth, it's definitely what's happening on here. And you can also confirm that with the mode switch that I'm going to show you a little bit later. So now we should have a sound. There we go. Just a very basic sound. Now from a factory reset, I'm just going to make a couple of settings. And the first setting I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glide mode into normal by pressing that. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the mod wheel, which isn't involved in any of this, as you can see. I'm going to set that to LFO mode, like that. And when you do that, before too long, it starts playing the wrong note. It starts repeating the previous note that you played. Let's see if it'll do that for me now. There you go, it started doing it already. They played three of those in a row when I played the two lower notes. So there was a few there. There you go. I've caught it on that one. There you go. So, as you can hear, this is the wrong note. If I were to press another note, it would reset and that would go back to normal again. So remember what that sounds like. And then it's reset. It's gone back to the correct value. See, so this one is the wrong note. That actually sounds like it's playing the lower note. And I can reset it again, as I say, simply by playing any other note on the keyboard. It'll reset to the correct note. Now you don't have to play it to demonstrate the problem. You can actually do it by latching an arpeggio, and it'll start doing the same thing. See, every so often it skips and it doubles up on one or two of the notes. And so I don't know what's going wrong here, but what I do know is that if I were to change mode of the mod wheel back to manual, the problem goes away and it now plays perfectly. It won't skip at all here. And if I change the mod wheel back to LFO mode, it very quickly it'll start skipping and getting it wrong. Yeah. So you can hear it there. It was doing it quite a lot. As I say, this only affects the CV outputs. Doesn't affect the MIDI output at all. The MIDI output is always absolutely fine. I've not checked what USB does, but yeah, I mean, obviously the main purpose of this particular product is to be a CV gate type product, so you can control multiple things at once with those control voltages. And if the keyboard isn't playing the wrong notes, well, then you can't really use it, because that would just be really bad in a live performance situation. So anyway, hopefully that can be fixed, and I hope that all makes sense. Okay, thanks for watching.